All right. Hopefully everybody's doing good. This is another one of y'all's requests. Al Murray. Great Britain has defeated every country, or England's defeated every country. So I like comedy. That's one of my favorite things to watch. Like if I go on Netflix, I'm just chilling and not trying to fall asleep to something. Like Dave Chappelle, like his stand-up comedy special, the last one on Netflix, absolutely hilarious. I love watching like the old Comedy Central comedians that, like Greg Giraldo, may he rest in peace. Loved watching his stuff. Same thing with Mitch Hedberg. Just I grew up on Bill Engvall, Rodney Carrington. Just I love comedy. So we gonna take a listen to this. Now before we go any further, like, subscribe, notification bell, and let's get into it.
We have defeated every single fucking country in the world at war. Name a country, Gary. Germany, 1945, thank you very much. Very recent, job done, twice in one century. If only they'd tried again around 99, we got the fucking hat trick. Another country, please. Argentina, 82, no help from no one else. And that, of course, was a war not for oil, but for penguins. Because we all know penguins are an essential ingredient in making Guinness, aren't they? You boil them up, the white stuff floats to the top, job done. Another country, please. Another one, France, thank you, we're in 1850.
France just, of course, you got the 100 Years' War, but France just kind of like, since like 1900, they've just surrendered all the time, hadn't they?
Waterloo, we haven't heard from them since. Yeah, another one, please. Canada, yeah, Canada used to be part of the British Empire, which means they're an ally of ours. As you know, being an ally of ours counts as losing to us. Why else are the Canadians so miserable? Another one, please. Hey? Spain, 1588, Battle of the Armada. Thank you, sir. We haven't heard from them since. Another one. Uganda. That was an African colony, of course, that at one point used to belong to the Germans. Then in 1919, the League of Nations, as you know, in the Treaty of Versailles, when the world was redivided, the African colonies were partitioned and separated between France and Great Britain. And we got Uganda as a result simply of it being defeat the Germans. We got given Uganda, which sounds like fucking winning there, without even having to go there. Another one, please. Another one.
Wow. So his knowledge of how Great Britain has excelled at either gaining colonies, which, taking a look, I'm just going to say this, taking a look at that, doing that challenge of guessing the English accents, like, did you really have to conquer all these places? I say that, and Americans have been not an empire, but holy crap, we've been everywhere too, so.
Another one, please. Another one. Another one. Need to go to more pub quizzes, love. Another one, please. Hey, United States. All right, okay. You're thinking War of Independence, America finds itself free of Great Britain. Yeah, they see that as a win. We see that as a lucky fucking escape. But let's not forget, in the War of 1812 to 1814, the Royal Navy sailed up the Potomac River, set fire to the White House, and the Americans had to whitewash it to cover up the fire damage, which is why it's called the White House. And the Americans sued for peace at the end of 1814, even though they won a battle at the end of the war. The war's already over, the stupid...
War of 1812, the U.S. was losing that war until the Battle of New Orleans.
Fuckers were still fighting, even though they'd already lost. And that is America, and they've been working for us ever since. Another one, please. Belgium, of course, is a creation of the series of treaties that came out at the end of the Napoleonic Wars, the fallout of Waterloo 1815. It was the Duchy of Burgundy, of course, and the Netherlands states were divvied up into two buffer zones in order to prevent any one single power taking control of the Netherlands, which is, of course, our danger.
Not only do you get comedy, you get a history lesson. Like, how can you beat this? Imagine taking a lecture from this dude. He's sitting there with a beer in his hand, just telling you all these historical facts. And using comedy to do it.
Flank between Germany and France, and we don't like European hegemony of one power, and that's why Belgium and Holland were cut up to a buffer zone created. And I think if you create a country out of thin fucking air, you've won. Another one, please. Another one.
You create a country out of thin air, you win.
Yeah, 1943, folded early, didn't they? Another one, please. Hey? China, Opium War, 1860. Another one, please. Hey?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso used to be a German colony. I referred to my previous answer. Another one, please. Hey? Norway, they used to be the Vikings, love. We saw them off in the end, didn't we? And look at that, that's a come down. Once they were Vikings, now look at them, Norwegians. That's a fucking collapse. From horny helmets to horny helmets. Another one, please. Japan, we got the Yanks to do it for us. Another one. Peru, what language do they speak in Peru, sir? Portuguese. No, they don't, actually. They speak Spanish. Yeah.
It's Brazil they speak Portuguese, but...
Which means in 1512, when Pope Julius XII divided the New World into two sections down the line of longitude 129, the stuff from the east of that went to Portugal, which is why they speak Portuguese in Brazil. The stuff from the west of that went to Spain, which means Peru was technically part of Spain when we defeated Spain in 1588, Battle of the Armada. So we done Peru without even having a visit. Job done. Can't argue with it.
Okay, that was pretty funny. I enjoyed that. And if they haven't been there, that place has been a colony or created due to some kind of treaty, meaning that Britain won or defeated them by proxy or default, however you want to call it. So not only funny, but enlightening. I like that. That's a cool take on that. I appreciate the recommendation. You'll have to tell me some other stuff to check out by him, because I like that. Yeah, that was funny. Like what you see. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Y'all be good to each other and love yourselves. Peace.